Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching SAMAA News. Here are today's headlines. US forces have shot down multiple Iranian one-way attack drones heading toward the Strait of Hormuz in the latest military flare-up, even as Washington and Tehran cite progress in peace talks. A source familiar with the matter told Reuters the drones had posed a threat to commercial traffic. US President Donald Trump had warned Iran earlier on Friday against firing more drones at ships attempting to transit the strait, saying Tehran better get their act together and fast. President Donald Trump has accused Iran of misrepresenting the terms of a reported agreement between Washington and Tehran, saying Iranian statements bear no relation to the truth. In a social media post, Trump said a deal had already been reached and insisted its terms were agreed in writing. The comments come as Iranian officials outline a framework that appears to grant Tehran major concessions, raising fresh questions about the shape of any final agreement. Meanwhile, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says a proposed Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding between Iran and the United States is closer than ever to being finalized. In a post on X, Araghchi urged media outlets to avoid speculation about the contents of the agreement while negotiations continue. He said full details of the memorandum would be made public once the process is completed. Araghchi has also said that nuclear talks with the United States would only take place at a later stage and would not proceed unless a proposed interim deal was implemented. The state TV quoted him as saying that the interim deal would include reopening the Strait of Hormuz and ending conflicts on multiple fronts, adding that a memorandum of understanding had not yet been signed and could still change. Iran's Foreign Ministry spokesperson Esmail Baghei has said that relevant institutions are reviewing the text of the US-Iran agreement and a final decision has yet to be made. He declined to comment on when or where the agreement might be signed, while urging caution over media speculation surrounding its contents. Meanwhile, a senior US official said that the proposed agreement would extend beyond Iran and include Lebanon, Israel, and Gulf states as part of a broader effort to end the regional conflict. The official said the framework is designed to address multiple fronts of the crisis. Another official said the Strait of Hormuz would also reopen, and Washington will lift its blockade on Iranian ports following the agreement. On the other hand, US President Trump has said military forces carried out a strike that killed Hector Rustenford Guerrero Flores, also known as Niño Guerrero, the leader of Venezuelan prison gang Tren de Aragua. Trump said in a post on Truth Social that at his direction, the US Southern Command delivered a swift and lethal kinetic strike to successfully execute Guerrero, calling him the leader of one of the most bloodthirsty terrorist organizations on planet. Pentagon Chief Pete Hegseth posted on X that the strike was conducted earlier this week and that Guerrero was confirmed killed during the strike. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said that a final text of the proposed peace agreement between the United States and Iran has been agreed upon after months of mediation efforts. In a post on X, the Premier said Pakistan is now working with both sides on the next steps and accused opponents of spreading misinformation aimed at derailing the process. A US-Iran peace memorandum aimed at easing Gulf tensions could be signed as early as Sunday in Geneva, according to a Western source cited by Reuters. The draft is reportedly in its final stages, with some wording still being finalized. Iran is said to be pushing for broader terms that also address the situation in Lebanon, where Hezbollah-linked fighting continues. If agreed, the document would be signed by US Vice President J.D. Vance and Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bakr Kalibaf. US President Donald Trump has said planned strikes on Iran were called off, suggesting a settlement has effectively been reached. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.sammaa.tv. Thank you for watching SAMAA News.